Good morning, Year 3. Now, as we finished our 2 times tables yesterday with our fact of the day 12 times 2, we're not going to have a fact of the day for today. We're going to start again with the 5 times table next week. So a day off that. So our TLP for today is, can I use the grid method for tens and ones numbers times by ones numbers? And I've done it in a shorthand because that would be a very long sentence. Basically, you're saying, can you times 2-digit numbers by single-digit numbers? Now, I'm going to show you how to do this in your book, but if you've picked up your pack, you have got, in with your maths resources, some fabulous sheets which make it much easier. You don't have to draw all the grids. So I'm going to show you how to do it in your book, which everybody has, and then we'll show you how to do it on your sheets, which means that if you've picked up your packs, you can use this one for ones if you're you need a little bit more space, or you can use this one. Okay, right, now let's start with the number sentence. 15 times 5 equals. Okay, 15 times 5 equals. So again, we are going to do our wonky cross. I'm going to give us plenty of space. Doesn't matter, as I've said before, if we use up quite a lot of space. And I am going to do a gap here. So 2 boxes here, 2 or 3 boxes here. So 10 from the 15 and 5 from the 15 for my group, and timesed it by 5. Okay. Nearly forgot my multiplication symbol. So 15 times by 5 equals what? So now I've got quite a lot here. I've got 5 groups. Let's see if I can spread them out. So one group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let me make those a little bigger because I know it can be hard to see on the screen. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 10. 3, 4, 5. Another 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Another 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10 times 5 equals 50. Here we've got 5 times 5. Now I know the answer to that is 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you need to count up the dots, you can. So now I take 50 and I add it to 25. Don't get confused and start trying to times. You'll really tie yourself in knots. 50 add 20 is 70. 0 add 5 is 5, which makes 75. So the answer to my original question is 15 times 5 equals 75. Okay, now if you're really whizzy with your times tables and you're getting a little bit fed up of drawing all these lines and dots, then there is another method. You do not have to use this method, but it might help you to make your working out slightly shorter. So this time we're going to look at 17 times 3. And again, I'm going to draw out my grid. There we go. I'm going to put, oh, I mustn't forget my extra line now for my 10s and my 1s, nearly forgot that. So 17, we're going to split that into a 10 and a 7. So 1 10 and 7 ones. We're going to put in our times. Well done, Mrs. Davies, didn't forget it this time. And we are multiplying 17 by 3. So we're going to multiply the 10 by 3 and the 7 by 3. Now I could draw out my 17 3 times, or I could just take each section and solve the number sentence. So into this box, the answer will be 10 times 3. Now I know that's going to be 30. I don't need to draw out all the tens. I could do, but I don't need to. Okay, and then looking at the units, the ones, the ones, we've got 7 times 3. So 7 times 3, it's not 70, there's no 0 though, it's just 7. 7 times 3, and I know that one is 21. So can you see how much quicker that is? I'm just using the numbers instead of drawing out each number, each group. So now, this is where you must remember your method. I've got 30, 3 tens, and I'm going to add them onto 21 ones. So again, I've got 30 and 20 makes 50, add on the 1 makes 51. So I'll put it here as well. So 17 times by 3 equals 51. Okay. Now, if you're lucky enough to have your sheet from your pack, you can also use your sheet in a similar way. So I'm actually going to stick to the same multiplication. I'm going to do 17 times 4. So I will write the number sentence out here so I don't forget what I'm looking at. I wonder, will I come to the same answer as 68? I should do. Let's find out. So again, 17, I split it into 10 and 7. So 17 in a group. How many groups do I want? I want 4 groups. But now instead of drawing it all out, I'm going to take my tens. 10 times 4 equals. And as we know, 10 lots of 4 equals 40. Exactly the same as I found above. Now, I do like my 7 times table here. I've got 7 times 4. So let me count up in my 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Now that does match what I've done above, so I feel quite happy with that. So 10 lots of 4 are 40, 7 lots of 4 are 28. Add them together, 40 add 28. It's exactly the same as the sum above here. So absolutely right, I have got the answer 68. So 2 methods for you to choose there. You could draw out your tens and ones, or you can go straight to solving the number sentences. It's totally up to you. Now, I've got 3 levels of questions. So just like in school, if you would like to pause your video now and try and solve these problems, that is the green level. So that's the level that everybody should be able to have a go at. If you feel like you want the middle level of challenge, I'd like you to pause the video now and answer the orange questions. And if you feel like you're doing super work, maybe you've already done some work on this with Mrs. Joshi in your small group sessions, you can try these ones. Now, these are challenging. They are deliberately challenging. So if you're not feeling as confident, leave these for now. You've got your sheets in your pack. You could always try them another day if you're feeling a bit more confident. Okay, so if you're feeling confident, up for a challenge, this is what you pause on. Later on our Zoom, we'll be marking these. So try and have a good go at them, and we'll be able to mark them and see how you got on. Okay, remember, if any of this seems complicated, remember you've got 3 days worth of videos, or 3 or 4, of breaking this method down. Go back, look at the videos before and see if that helps. Also, there'll be a drop-in today, as there always is, 11:30 till 12. Please come and see me on Zoom, and we'll do a few together if that helps you. Okay, I really look forward to seeing you later, Year 3. Goodbye.